Hey everyone, it's Robert from On My Turntable. Hope you're having a great day today. I'm back again with another video. This is my therapy to get over the misery I'm feeling right at the moment. I wanted to follow up on a thread that the awesome Chris Propfe, Musically Obsessed, is doing. I watched Glenn Kellaway's response this morning. Sorry, Glenn, if I didn't respond to it. I apologize. My phone hasn't stopped. But great thread. And he, as he mentioned, we're obsessed here with everything musical in here, and he wants us to show feed my vinyl addiction. Now I'm going to be showing vinyl and CD. I don't have any cassettes, but he also mentioned cassettes, which is cool. I have a cassette player, I just don't have any cassettes to play. It's a dual cassette too, so one day I may hook it up and if I can find some cassettes, try it out. But he also wanted us to show some albums that we think that you might be interested in. And one I've shown quite a bit in the last few days, but I'm really digging this album. It's really, really good. So I'm going to show a combination of CD and vinyl, and some great bands. I was just listening to one as I was doing this, and man, I've got to listen to more of it. So let's get started. Again, go to Chris's channel, Chris Propfe, Musically Obsessed. Amazing guy, I love him. Poughkeepsie, New York. Super intelligent, knows his stuff, very eloquent, amazing vocalist as well, and guitar player. But go to his channel, like, subscribe. If you are, I'm sure you already have, but do that. I'll put a link to his channel below. And again, love the guy, great guy. So I was going to show this one, but Glenn Kellaway showed this one. But I agree with everything Glenn said about it. Glenn Kellaway from the basement, one of my best friends here in the vinyl community. It's this one here. So I'm not going to talk too much about it, but please check this out. This is the Dirty Knobs, Reckless Abandon. This is Mr. Mike Campbell from Tom Petty Band. And it's blues and funk and some countrified songs and just straight ahead rock and roll. Sounds a lot like Tom Petty in some of his songs, and a couple of tracks I thought it was Tom singing. So I'm not going to talk too much about this one, but Glenn already beat me to it, so I don't want to repeat what Glenn already said, but I totally agree with everything Glenn said about this one. Awesome album. But what I want to talk about is a band. I picked this up a few months ago. I was looking for Blue Oyster Cult albums and CDs, and it was in the mix of Blue Oyster Cult. So I saw Blue in there. So okay, cool. And I saw the O as well, so another Blue Oyster Cult album. Never really heard it, so I just grabbed the pile out of, and I got home with it. And when I got home, I was looking it up. This isn't Blue Oyster Cult. This is Blue October. But man, this is an amazing album. It really is a good album. What a great find. This is the album Foiled. If you don't know Blue October, great alternative band from Houston, Texas. Art rock, indie rock, progressive rock, deep lyrics, great vocals. This is 2006 release, Foiled, platinum album by the band. It's moody. The frontman Justin Furstenfield, hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly, was going through a lot of issues mentally. He had actually woke up with a nightmare, and he wrote a lot of the songs around that nightmare. Not that it's a deep, dark album, but it's his way of dealing with everything, dealing with his mental issues and stuff. But a lot of great tracks on this one. It really is good. And I'd recommend checking this one out. Blue October foiled. And I wish I could have got this on vinyl, but this is another great one. And don't talk about this band too much in the vinyl community, but this is the new Smashing Pumpkins album, Seer, or Seer, S-C-Y-R, I think it's Seer. Amazing album. I had to put some tape on this because when it arrived, it was not doing too well. But double album, 20 tracks on this one. Sorry, it's not. Oh, there it is. There. But I apologize. It's not a double album. I thought it was a double album. I'm sure it is a double album in vinyl. But this is the booklet here. Sorry, my mind's not 100% right now. Yeah, it's the 11th studio album by the band. Mainly, I'd say it's a Billy Corgan solo album, even though the Smashing Pumpkins are on it. It really goes back to some of the earlier great albums. He wrote his own style, puts his own feelings into the songs, and he doesn't really give a crap about what people think, which I like about that. He's not making it to please anyone. He's just making it to make a great album. As I said, there's 20 tracks on this one. I'd say probably 18 are great. There's a couple that maybe so-so. But he's also got 50 more songs to write. So what, 1 more, 2, 3 more albums? Who knows? But it's well worth the get. Again, we don't talk too much about, or maybe not enough about, Smashing Pumpkins on this channel, but great album. There's the list of tracks there, 20 of them. And yeah, great album. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. You know, when you buy an album because you like the cover of the of the vinyl, this one intrigued me when I saw it, and glad I picked it up. This is Watchtower. I love that cover. That's his Concept of Math, book 1. They're the godfathers of tech metal. They haven't been around that long, and they've been in silence. They've been kind of a hiatus for about 25 years. So there's talk of a new album coming up by them, it's a limited edition. It's on baby blue vinyl, which is cool. Not that I got it for that, but it's a nice bonus. And the only thing I don't like about it is not long enough. It's being an EP, there's only 5 tracks on it. But what a great album. It's heavy, it's deep, fast, just the kind of song you need to listen to sometimes. So again, another progressive metal band from Austin, Texas. These Texans put a lot of prog metal bands from Texas for sure. So they were active between 82 and 90, and then sometimes in between, but then haven't really done anything since 1999. but they influenced a lot of bands like Dream Theater and Spiral Architect, which I think they sound a lot like. Even though I find Dream Theater is I wouldn't call them, maybe I'm just myself, I wouldn't call them a prog metal band. I'd call them a progressive hard rock band. But Fast Furious, this album for sure. Um, so there's 4 previously unreleased tracks on this one and 1 new song. Um, it's a great album to have in my collection, and sometimes, even though I'm more classic rock and hard rock, sometimes I just need to listen to this stuff. And I've been listening to this one quite a bit, and it's a great, great album. Awesome stuff. This next one I've shown quite a bit, but I dig it. It's a cool it's a cool album. And this is Repeat Repeat, the album Floral Canyon, by husband and wife team of Jared Corder and Christian Corder. And there they are there. There's Jared, there's Christian. And this is drummer Andy Herron. But great alternative rock album. It's a fun album to listen to. They're an indie rock band. Again, East Nashville. So that whole area is just beaming with awesome bands. Again, consists of husband and wife, Jared Corder and Christian Corder. It's on Dangerbird Records. Floral Canyon, the album itself, was released in 2017. Jared Corder, lead vocals and guitar. Great vocals, great guitarist as well. Christian Corder, backing vocals and keys. Even though she's got a beautiful voice, she should be up front more often. And of course, Andy Herron in drums. Andy Herron is no longer with them. They have a touring band now, because I think Jared plays pretty much every instrument except drums, if I'm not mistaken. They've had a wide variety of influences. So Jared's influences are like Bad Religion and Black Flag, and Christian is the Mamas and Papas and Everly Brothers. So they go everywhere and everywhere with their influences. It's a great album. It's their first solo album, or first studio album, sorry. Some call it jacked up surf music, which I think is cool. A lot of punk, a lot of garage rock in there as well. Great hooks, awesome playing, singing, lyrics. Great album. It's really fun, really fun. And finally, this is more about the band than it is the albums. So I'm going to show you 3 albums by this particular band. The band is called Deaf School. So I've got Second Honeymoon, which is their first album, and Don't Stop the World, and English Boys and Working Girls, their third album. These guys are good. These guys are really good. So English rock band from Liverpool, progressive, kind of cross between Roxy Music and the Kinks, I'd say, somewhere in that area. Art rock, punk, beautiful vocals by Betty Bright, so female lead singer in this one. They were a huge influence on the Liverpool music scene as well. They were big over in England. 1976 is Second Honeymoon. 1977's Don't Stop the World, and 1978's English Boys Working Girls. Great band to get into, and happy to have this one in my collection, or this band in my collection. So there you have it. There's 5 bands and albums to check out. Again, go to Chris Propfe's channel, check him out. Chris Propfe, Musically Obsessed, awesome guy, awesome channel, and Everyone take care. Thank you so much for all your support, and have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful day. Bye now.